Hello, my name is Renee L. Rose. I'm the founder of Explore Art Talk. With Explore Art, our featured guests, we have meaningful conversations celebrating artistic and cultural diversity that makes our world extraordinary. So sit back, relax, and check out our content. Thank you for joining us today. How are you doing, David? It is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm enjoying the weather. Glad it's warmer now.
Yeah, hope it stays that way.
I think next week after the holiday it's supposed to drop down some. I don't know if it's next week or this week, but it's going to drop down to the 60s or something like that. You know how Chicago weather is. I can't stand it.
Yeah, by the first week of June, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
That's next week. Jeez.
Yes, actually, yes. God, I'm doing so much. Time just goes by. I try to enjoy every moment of the day.
Absolutely.
So, David, why don't you tell me about yourself? How you became a photographer and give me some history.
I took a photography class as part of Allied Arts in junior high school
Oh,
at
wow.
Nichols Junior High in Evanston.
Uh-huh.
And so, I had access to a camera, and we developed film ourselves.
Oh, wow.
Uh, so that was kind of fun. And that was just kind of like, part of school. And I didn't get serious in it until about 10 years later when I was down in New Orleans.
Oh,
I
wow. I have relatives from New Orleans. I love New Orleans.
went to school down there.
Oh, you did? You went to college?
Yes. I went
Oh,
to
wow. I have on my mom's side, all my aunts and uncles are down there and
oh,
cousins, and yeah.
that's a great place.
Yeah, it is a great place.
So I kind of dabble a little bit here and there down there. Yeah, mainly the only thing I really have to show for it is some photos from the 1973 Jazz Heritage Festival.
What else? That's the only photos you took. The rest you were just having fun. You didn't have time to take photos.
Well, it was my senior year, and that's when I got my camera. And
Okay.
then I went to grad school that fall in 1973,
Okay.
and I started taking pictures for the yearbook, the Kentucky
Oh.
in Lexington.
Did you major in photography or you?
No, I didn't. It was just, I think, the seventh grade class where we developed film and
Hmm.
developed photos. I mean,
Uh-huh.
that really got me hands on. I really didn't take that many pictures, but I learned how to develop film and photos, black and white.
Oh, that was key.
Yeah, exactly. So when I was on the photography staff, um, that's what I did. I took pictures of, uh, students and the scenes around the campus,
Hmm.
and I developed my own black and white film.
Okay.
And the photography editor left. I can't remember the reason, and I volunteered.
Oh.
So I was the photography editor for the 1974 yearbook in Kentucky.
Okay.
So I got a lot of exposure there.
Hmm. Hmm.
And then, really kind of tapered off taking pictures, except for my kids that were born in the 1980s.
Uh-huh.
And then really didn't pick up it seriously until around 2010.
Okay.
And that's when I started taking pictures at the Botanic Garden.
Okay. Oh, yeah. My aunt has lived in Glencoe for 40 years. So we used to stay up there in the summers with her.
Oh, beautiful.
So I love the Chicago Botanic Garden. It is just absolutely beautiful.
It's amazing. And then Glencoe is a really nice place.
Oh, yeah. Glencoe's It's very unique. Yes, it's nice.
I
Very
ride
nice.
I ride my bike to the train station and take the Glencoe train down to Chicago.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So, so 2010, you started taking pictures of nature.
Of nature, pretty much anything that's around me.
Oh, wow.
So I took pictures downtown here in Chicago, where I'm at now,
Okay.
and street scenes.
Okay.
And so if the garden wasn't around, I think I would find something else to take pictures of.
Have you ever been to the forest preserves and taken pictures?
Well, we live 2 blocks from the forest preserve,
Okay.
from the Skokie Lagoons.
Okay. Okay.
And the lagoons are just south of the Botanic Garden.
Right. Right.
And so, I go there in the winter and the summer to take pictures of the sunset.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All the forest preserves, like Bussy Woods. I don't know if you've ever been out there. Oh, they're so gorgeous. All the forest preserves, you have you can get really good pictures.
They really do.
Yes. Yes. And then what's the name of the is it the Arboretum? The one by Lincoln Park Zoo. It's right behind Lincoln Park Zoo. And indoor,
They have a
it's indoor.
Lincoln Park.
Yeah, it's an arboretum. And it's beautiful.
Conservatory.
Yeah, the conservatory, right.
Yeah.
Right. And then Garfield Park, which is on the west side, far west side, has a it's either conservatory or arboretum that's big, that's huge, it's gorgeous.
Yes.
Really gorgeous.
I've been there too. But
yes.
if it's a place that's nearby, I'll take pictures. It's kind of like it's a convenience and interest.
Yes. Yes. So have you ever done any exhibitions with your photography?
No, not really.
Not really. I mean, they're so beautiful. They're
Thank you.
so good.
Well, I've been from 2010 until 2021.
Uh-huh. That's a lot of time. That's a long time.
It is, but things really started to change when I got my new phone that I'm talking on now.
What kind of phone do you have?
It's really any kind of phone, but it's a Samsung S21, but
Yeah, I
it's
have a Samsung.
the camera capability on the phones these days.
Oh, they're awesome.
And I've been taking close-up pictures of photos, so my focus was like close, and close here, close there, and then I got the phone, which gave me a more panoramic, a more landscape view of what I was taking pictures of. And so, I mean, that just changed the way I was taking pictures. I had to get a new lens for my camera. It
Okay.
kind of gave me the ability to take more wide angle shots.
Mm-hmm.
And so, instead of being so close up and appreciating scenes, I like to see, what are the flowers environment like? The leaves, the stems. How does it grow? And
Yeah.
I like to make that as much a part of the picture as the flower itself sometimes.
Yes. 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 I remember I went to Art Basel and I had a media credentials. So I got to go to the private first session. And I was talking to one of the professional photographers. I was like, darn, I wish I had a professional photographer. He said, don't worry about it. He said, you can just use your camera. He said, your phone, the phones are so good and they're so sophisticated. And I did, I took pictures like that, but they gave us press kits. And now you see more photographers and more artists entering contests and stuff, and pictures are taken from their phone. They specifically, some art exhibits ask for photographs that are taken for phones. And I put that in the article that you do that because, you know, even though you can take pictures from your phone, you still have to have an eye, and you kind of got to know what you're doing. You are really doing a good job. I wouldn't have known you're taking them from your phone. Nobody would know that. That's significant. But you get that eye.
Well, it changes the way you look at things and take pictures. It's just amazing. I take the stuff that I learned from my camera and apply it to my phone. So they kind of like go hand in hand.
Yeah, okay. Okay, and I'm a oil painter and I love nature. So, I mean, I can really see the beauty in it. It's any one of your pictures I would just love to paint. It's like an artist's dream of any of the pictures you take. They're so perfect. They would look wonderful, you know, as a piece of artwork that's either a painting, a drawing, or whatever. It's like perfect for that.
Well, this may be an excuse or just the way I see things. Oh. I don't use a tripod.
Oh, yeah.
I lie down near the flowers. I sit down near the flowers.
Oh.
And put my camera or my phone inside, you know, right next to or inside of the flowers. So it's a, you know, completely different view.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is a different view. Yeah. What I wanted to ask, so the theme I want to do for this particular issue is all about spring and summer.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not going to include the winter scenes, because later on I want to do something with nature that involves fall and winter.
Right.
So that's why I want to focus on that theme. And I noticed, and I did want to do more about the gardens, because I've seen you take pictures of the Japanese garden at Botanic Garden. I would love to have some more photos of that, because I've been there and I've seen it. It is absolutely exquisite. That garden. And then I just saw a picture you posted about the English garden. I was like, oh yeah, that would be so awesome.
It's a really nice place. There's that one blue bench that I just posted, I think this morning.
Yes.
I mean, I go back there all year round because it has different feeling for each season.
Yes. So if you can give me some spring and summer seasons for the English garden and the Japanese garden, that would be my addition.
Okay. Yeah, I went back through my photos since 2010. I mostly have winter scenes in the garden. There's one that I think I recently sent you that was the entrance to the Japanese garden.
Okay.
In a spring or no, it was August. It was in August. So I'm going back up there this weekend.
Oh, okay.
I go there every Saturday and or Sunday.
Yeah.
So I'll see what's up there and what looks good this Saturday.
Okay, that would be perfect. And I'm not gonna put the like beach and sunset scenes in it. I just want the florals and whatever. Also, you had some pictures of, I looked at the crabapple trees.
Yes.
And the Amazing Grace.
Yes.
I would like pictures of those. It's the way you took it. It's like you took it where you're looking up into the tree.
Yeah.
You step back. Oh my God, that is so gorgeous.
It's about maybe 15 or 20 feet tall. And there's a little place where I could walk underneath. And so I got underneath and took it going out from the tree.
So if I could have some of those, and you know, any other trees like that, that's just, so pretty.
Okay.
So you kind of get the feel of what I'm going to do. Then I will be printing a book, more like a table book, an art book, a collector's book of the magazine. So it'll have all the photos in there. So you can buy something and print if they want. And because they're so beautiful, yeah, that's something you can put on your cocktail table or your office desk, and it's beautiful to look at. So that's why right now I'm doing those kind of things. And in the fall, I'll probably revisit you again because I would definitely want to do a fall winter season because it's beautiful winter seasons, you know, in the Chicago Botanic Garden and Forest Preserve, even just the streets of Chicago. I wouldn't, are beautiful. Any winter scenes are beautiful.
Well, the garden starts to turn around October-ish.
Yes.
So that's kind of like mid to late October into November.
Yeah. So I would probably print it in like early December, something like that, after fall's gone, or it could be later if you don't already have winter scenes. I could make it later than that. Yeah.
Let me send you a copy of a late fall picture.
You don't have to do that now. That could be later on.
But I'll just show you a sample. It's from the English Walled Garden.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of get an idea of what the garden looks like at that point in the season.
And for the winter fall seasons, it doesn't have to be botanical garden. It can be just fall anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere, because I think if it's the right rain and it's the right time, you'll get the beautiful colors. We don't always get all the beautiful colors, depending on how the weather is in Chicago, in the Illinois. But yeah,
there's some scenes in there that I on Google of the Wilmette Harbor.
Oh.
So there's some, if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. I mean, they're the colors of the sunrise and the sunset from the harbor looking toward the Baha'i Temple.
Oh, the Baha'i temples.
Oh, and then in the morning, the sunrise from Wilmette Harbor.
Mm.
So if those are the kind of colors, let me know. I have some of those already, but it's always a nice place to go to if I have a good reason to.
But I was talking about also the colors of the trees.
Okay.
Mainly, not the sunsets and sunrise. It's anywhere in Chicago where it has a lot of foliage. It's beautiful if it's the right fall. You get the different colors. You get the golds, and reds, and even some purples and
there's
greens.
There's one set of pictures I've been meaning to go and take that I've always found an excuse not to. But there are trees over Sheridan Road in Lake Forest in the fall time. So they're like a canopy over Sheridan Road.
Yeah, Sheridan Road, when you drive all the way from Evanston all the way up.
Yes.
To the North Shore, all the way up going towards Waukegan, depending on the spots, it's beautiful.
Exactly.
It's beautiful fall pictures. Evanston's beautiful fall pictures in the fall.
Well, that'll make for some fun trips for me.
And what else is beautiful? You know how I got to think of the street now. Because it's the little Forest Preserve section when you go from, what street on you? You know how you go, okay, when you go, I'm trying to think of the name of the street. I can't think.
Forest Way?
No. What's the exit off of Lakeshore Drive before Dundee?
There's Willow and then there's Tower.
Willow. Okay,
yeah, okay.
Willow and Tower. Okay, so if you want to get off at it's probably Tower. Yeah, because you know how you get off the Lakeshore Drive and then you want to get, I think it may be Tower, and you want to go to Glencoe, but you want to make a left turn and you're going to go through that Forest Preserve area.
Okay, you're talking about
what's that street?
Yes. It's Sheridan Road. It goes down and around. Those are the ravines.
Yeah. But no, I don't think Sheridan's a little far though. Yeah, maybe that's Sheridan Road because I'm not talking about Green Bay. Maybe you're right. And it goes to, yes, that. And then it has all the trees on both sides of the road. And it's like in the winter, oh God, when it first snows, that is gorgeous.
Okay. Okay.
Not that you have to go do that. I'm just talking about
Well,
it's
no,
absolutely gorgeous.
there,
And
when the snow is just right, and it's fresh snow,
Mhm.
then you get the white of the street and you get the white of the canopies over there.
Exactly, because a lot of people don't drive through there. Exactly.
Yeah.
And occasionally I've seen deer. Occasionally you can catch. It's just, oh, it's so beautiful.
Well, our house is 2 blocks east of the Skokie Lagoons, and we have,
Oh,
I think it was last year, a deer had a baby in our backyard.
oh, wow.
And a
Did you take
coyote
a
up there.
picture of it?
No, I got home after it was born. My daughter told me about it.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I remember one time I was driving up there and I thought it was a statue, but nobody would do that. I saw a buck
Okay.
on the front lawn of somebody's lawn. The antlers were huge. I was like, that's gotta be. I was like, why would they put that on the front line? And then he moved his head. I
Right.
was like, oh my God. It was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It was so gorgeous. Although I wouldn't want that on my front lawn, but that thing was huge.
Well, they come by and they eat stuff. And so do the rabbits.
Oh yeah, the rabbits. Yeah, you all have coyotes too up there because we have coyotes in the city.
Yep.
A lot of them have come back.
There was in the paper, there was a story about a family of foxes in Millennium Park.
Oh yeah, yeah. And a lot of people that have dogs have to really watch it now because they've
You
become
do.
very plentiful.
Yes.
Very plentiful. God, we're doing something right in that part of the United States because the wildlife animals are becoming more and more plentiful. Even some people said with mountain lions, with pumas in Wisconsin, that they have had spottings because they were an endangered species. Not anymore. They're really populating.
Wow. Wow.
That's scary, but it's nice that they're populating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something to respect and
Yeah,
stare.
and you see more bears too. More and more bears. Hmm.
Well, if I start to see bears, I'll be very careful.
I hope you don't see them. I hope they don't start to
Yeah.
repopulate. I don't think so. I think more in Wisconsin, the upper part of Wisconsin would be.
Okay.
But I would
I'm safe.
hope that it's a
I'm
little
safe.
bit too, it's too busy for them. Although bears are going to trash can and eat anything, so you never know.
I'll be careful.
Well, that's you kind of basically got my thing. You told me a little bit more about you, which helps me. And that's about it. Unless
Okay.
you had something else you want to add.
No, it's just, I like if it's convenient and accessible, if it's downtown or
Yeah.
with a phone, you pretty much have your camera with you all the time.
Oh yeah. Do you ever take a lot of street scenes in different
Yeah,
places?
not a whole lot.
Just
We
curious.
the Museum of Contemporary Art is across the street,
Right.
and there's a garage door that they have displays on every so often.
Oh,
And so I'll take a picture of the garage door, and sometimes I'll have um, displays in front on
yeah.
Seneca or
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Street is, yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't have to drag my camera. I have something with me.
Yeah. 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 Because I have no friends that are photographers and they take pictures of street scenes. I got one friend in New York. Oh God, he takes gorgeous pictures of New York, all over New York. And then he also takes skyline pictures because he has a drone. Drones take off August. Oh God, they take gorgeous pictures and gorgeous videos. Yeah.
Amazing.
God, if you got a drone, I would be afraid of you. You'd, you'd have pictures of bees and everything.
Well, I have not gotten into that yet.
Oh, I hope I didn't cause anything, because you may go out and get one.
No, it's kind of like when I was working for the yearbook in Kentucky.
Yeah.
I was not afraid of taking pictures of people, candids and shots like that.
Yeah.
But now I'm more respectful. And today, I don't know if you really can take pictures of people without being in danger or just
Yeah,
violating
that's true.
their
That's
personal
true.
space. So
Yeah.
you have to be gutsy to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And with the internet and all the internet new rules and laws that came up, supposedly if you take any pictures, even if somebody's standing behind you, and you put it on the internet, you have to get their permission. I'm like, that's crazy. I know in Europe they're stricter than they are in the United States. So yeah, you kind of got to be careful.
Yeah.
Just randomly taking pictures.
It's not the same.
No, it's not.